If you're awake right now, staring into the darkness, watching the minutes pass, wondering why sleep hasn't come yet, I want you to know something. Tonight is not a problem to solve. You don't need to force your eyes closed. You don't need to chase sleep. And you don't need to win a battle against your thoughts. For the next little while, there is nowhere to go. Nothing to finish, nothing to fix, nothing expected from you. The world can wait until morning. The emails, the conversations, the worries, the plans, all of it can wait. Because tonight, far beyond the noise of busy streets, far beyond glowing screens and crowded schedules, there is a lonely lighthouse standing beside a rain-soaked sea. A warm light shines from its highest window. The rain falls softly against ancient stone, and someone inside has left a chair waiting beside the fire. A chair that has been waiting, just for you. So come with me now. Leave the day behind. Leave the weight behind. And let the lighthouse keep watch while you rest. Before our story begins, I want to take just a few minutes to help you arrive. To help you leave the day behind completely. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And with each number, just let go a little more. 10. Feel where your body meets the surface beneath you. The mattress, the pillow, the blanket. Feel the weight of your body being held completely without any effort from you at all. 9. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Long and easy, like the very last breath before sleep. 8. Notice your shoulders. Are they up near your ears? Just let them drop. There's nothing to carry tonight. 7. Feel your jaw, your face, the tiny muscles around your eyes. Let them go soft now. Still, peaceful, like the surface of a lake on a windless night. 6. Your hands, your fingers. Let them uncurl, loose and warm, like fallen leaves, resting on still water. 5. Your legs, your feet, heavy, warm, sinking, as though the bed itself is welcoming you home. 4. Thoughts still coming and going. That's perfectly fine. Just watch them pass, like clouds, drifting slowly across a wide night sky. 3. You are safe here, completely safe. 2. Everything is okay. Everything is taken care of. 1. Let go, completely. Now, on a long and narrow strip of rocky coastline, where the sea met the land, in a constant quiet conversation of foam and stone, there stood an old lighthouse called Heron's Point. It had stood there for over 200 years, through storms that bent the trees sideways and turned the sea white with fury, through summers so still and blue that the water looked like a painting, through winters of thick grey fog and autumns of golden mist, and through countless thousands of ordinary nights, quiet nights, like this one, when the rain came down soft and steady, and the sea moved in long, slow swells, and the lamp at the top of the lighthouse turned its slow, patient circle, painting the dark water with a long, golden finger of light, round and round and round. The lighthouse keeper was a woman named Eleanor Fenn. She was somewhere past 60, with silver hair she kept in a long braid down her back, and hands that were brown and capable and kind. She had deep-set eyes, the colour of the sea on a cloudy day, not quite grey, not quite green, and a face full of the kind of lines that come from a lifetime of smiling and squinting into the wind. Eleanor had lived at Heron's Point for 31 years. She had come there as a young woman, newly arrived from the city, looking for silence, and finding instead something richer, something she could not quite name, but recognized immediately, the way you recognize a song you haven't heard since childhood. She had stayed. Tonight, Eleanor was in her sitting room on the second floor of the lighthouse cottage. The cottage was small and round, with thick stone walls that kept out the cold, and low ceilings hung with bunches of dried herbs, lavender and rosemary and thyme. Curtains were drawn, heavy curtains the colour of old roses, glowing warmly in the lamplight. Eleanor was in her armchair, an enormous armchair, upholstered in faded green fabric, worn smooth by years of use. Her feet were up on a low footstool, a heavy wool blanket across her lap, blue and cream, warm and soft, and in her hands, a mug of something warm. She called it her night drink, warm milk, a spoonful of honey, and a pinch of something from her garden, a small silver-leaved herb that made the drink taste of something, between autumn and sleep. If sleep had a taste, she sipped it, slowly. Outside, the rain had been falling since afternoon, whispering against the stone walls, pattering on the windows, dripping from the eaves, in a steady, musical trickle. And above it all, the lamp turned, slowly, steadily, round and round, patient and sure as breathing. Eleanor listened to the rain. She had always found the rain calming. Not the violent rain of storms, but this gentle, steady rain, this quiet conversation between sky and sea, this rain that asked nothing of you and offered only softness. She set down her mug and picked up a stone, a smooth round stone she had found on the beach last summer that fit perfectly in the palm of her hand, warm to the touch. Even now, she closed her eyes and she breathed in slowly and out slowly. The rain came down and down and down, soft on the roof, soft on the stone path outside, soft on the surface of the sea, making a million tiny circles in the lamplight, each one perfect, each one gone in an instant, each one replaced by another. The lamp turned above, once, slowly, again. Eleanor sat and thought about nothing in particular. No agenda, no urgency, no busy chasing mind. Just the rain, just the lamp, just the sea, just this. Her breathing deepened, slowed. She was not quite asleep and not quite awake, but somewhere in the warm, quiet country between the two, where time moves differently and the mind releases its grip on things and the body goes soft and heavy and still. The rain still falls, softly, patiently, without asking anything from the night. The sea continues its slow breathing. The lighthouse continues its endless turn. And somewhere, inside that warm circle of light, everything is peaceful. Nothing is rushing. Nothing is demanding. Nothing is missing. The night is exactly as it should be. And perhaps, without even noticing, you've traveled a long way from where you began. Your thoughts are quieter now. You're breathing slower. Your body heavier. The lighthouse will stay awake. The rain will keep singing. The sea will keep breathing. There is nothing left for you to do. Nowhere left to go. Nothing left to carry. Only rest. Only warmth. Only sleep. Good night.